Hi, it's Lonnie. Welcome to Grace Blossoms for You. And if you've been here before, welcome back. So today I am working on hashtag Junk Journal July Challenge 2025. And the prompt for today is one color. So I decided to go with green and just do different shades. So I've already prepped my background with this kind of a muddy green scheme, and then I was thinking, how can I make it more interesting? So I'm going to get to that in a minute, but first I want to show you day 4, and the prompt for that was something vintage. So this is a bit of a combination of things. I made a masterboard of inked edges, book pages, and then I put the verses from week 1 of the Faith Journal July 2025 challenge, hosted by Debbie at Pour My Art Out for the Lord and Diane at Faith Art Design Studio. All of these hashtags will be at the bottom in the description box. And then I had these images. These are the something vintage. So yeah, I was really pleased with how this came out. And then of course I had to add some butterflies for some contrast. These butterflies came from the Graphics Fairy. So I thought this was a nice way to keep track of the verses that we have been looking at. And you can get inspired by verses anytime. You don't have to stick with just the study. This one just popped out to me. Acts 13 verse 52. And the disciples were filled with joy and with the Holy Spirit. That tells me that the Holy Spirit and joy are connected. And you could even say they're one and the same. The Holy Spirit is a spirit of joy, and joy is part of the Holy Spirit because it's one of the fruit. It's listed in the fruit of the Spirit. And so if you're going to give somebody something, it's something that you have to have or possess before you can give it. So that to me tells me that the Holy Spirit possesses joy, and that's how he can fill us. And he's not going to run out, so we don't need to either. All right, so Bible study part. Not that it's my day or anything, but that's just an example. You don't have to just look at these when you're studying them. You can read them and still get things out. All right, so I think this is day 5. Nope, this is day 6. All right, one color. And that's going to be green. So I have this piece of cardboard, and I'm going to just start mixing some green. Some green acrylic paint now. This was done in watercolor. And let's see if we can make this really messy by maybe even combining a few types of green. Because why not? Kelly green, I don't know. Oh, that's a bright one. And yeah, I just have cheap acrylic paints that I got either at the dollar store or from Amazon. I generally just buy the color that I'm looking for. except for these. This was a package, but they were on sale at the time, so. And that was stuck. This one looks blue, but it says Viridian Green, so I'm going with the name it says. Okay. Now, what am I going to do? My jelly plate might have come in handy. I'm going to use this as part of a jelly plate, I guess. As a sort of jelly plate, I should say. Oh, I might be getting a camo color out of here. That was totally not the intent. But there you have it. Sometimes things happen. Things happen when you least expect it. So if you can only use one color, at least this is my thinking, correct me if I'm wrong, then you have to add interest by texture. And so we have officially begun to add texture. The first layer was the watercolor. Then the second layer was some of the splotches. And then the lines, which was a lot of fun actually. I might keep that. Then originally my idea was to just kind of try these leaves. And I don't know if they're going to work or not. I think you need paint on all of it. Let's try. It kind of looks like a leaf. Can't really see much of the veins happening there. I have some other leaves. I do like the colors though. These leaves have been used in tea. They are bay leaves. And then I dried them, so now they're pretty rigid. That's not bad. I like this one. Yeah, pardon my fingers, they're getting painty. That's what I've got, is painty fingers. I am so glad I made this art journal, seriously, because I am finding that I am doing things in it that I wouldn't necessarily have tried anywhere else. At least not without a lot of coaxing. And there you go. Sometimes it just, I don't know, it's the vehicle. Yeah, I do like this leaf. Not all the leaves will work the same, I don't think so. I think I want some lighter green in there yet. Hope you can see that. It's kind of messy and I didn't want it to be too close. So yeah, what do you think of this one color? Oops, broke part of the leaf off. I'm going to need a focal point. I have no idea what that's going to be, since I'm only allowed to use one color. Okay. That is so much fun. I've been saving these leaves for a long time and I just didn't have the, I didn't give myself permission to just have at it and play and put them down somewhere. I don't know. I thought I needed a special occasion, and I guess this is it. Okay. So there's some green. So now what? One color. These are all green also. Okay, that one's more of a brown, but these are green. What else can I do? I didn't think this through very well, did I? Well, I don't know if this will work. They might have to be torn. And then I will try and tear this out a little bit. Sorry, I keep forgetting about the camera. I don't know, that kind of looks too much like the green that's already on the page. And white's not a color, right? That's what they used to tell us. Maybe it's been upgraded. Could put that somewhere where there's some background. Maybe there. Have to tear it a certain way if you don't want all the weight to show. And it never ceases to amaze me how things that have been sitting around for the longest time, not being used, will all of a sudden come in so handy. Alright, so there's that one. Well, I think I have a theme, and it might be leaves. I don't know if I can, if any of this is still wet. Kinda is. Since I can't ink it. This one probably will be very simple compared to some of the other ones. I guess I'm okay with that. I mean, Not everything has to be fancy, right? And two, I could do some more mark making on this one if I really wanted to add some extra layers. I could add some green lace if I wanted to, if I had some. But honestly, this was probably as much fun as I'm gonna have today. I wonder if I could use that in my sewing somehow. I might. I still want to make some little marks. Remember this, my little circle. It works. I want some light green yet. Yeah, so I'm just having all kinds of fun. And I don't know, I guess I've been pretty stressed lately without even realizing. So maybe this is exactly what I needed. I have to see if you were still with me, because I've been having a run of days, moments, where the camera just stopped recording, so happy that it's still working. Alright, so that's enough of that one. Alright, we have some stripes on here already, but let's see if anything else happens. The leaves that I've drawn on there before, they look a little too clean. So maybe we'll just dirty them up a bit. So, it's a big mess, what can I say? It's green. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. But I kind of feel like I want this in here somehow. Maybe not the whole piece, and I might have to wait till it dries. But I was kind of thinking maybe some shapes. I just have all my my circle punches right now, and this is pretty thick too. I don't know if it would punch. But let's try something. Oh, I just had an idea. It must still be in there. So it's a dot. It's just very tiny. And where shall we put it? How about on there? It's got glue surrounding it. Alright, so dots aren't overly interesting, but I like the colors on here. Maybe, since I started with the idea of leaves, know. Something like that, maybe. I think that's still kind of wet. But I'm not really fond of waiting for things to dry. Probably have to clean my scissors. Well, I'm kind of glad now that I picked green because you know, green leaves. Although you could probably do leaves in any color. Okay, so that's 4 of them. How about one more? Or should I just put this one on here? Maybe I will and just see if it stays. I have no idea. Maybe I'll put 2 kinds of glue on here. The regular and the... Oh, and the Bearly Arts did not like the hot glue. It started sizzling. Now I have this interesting smell. That's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. This is what you call experimenting. So yes, for those of you who are wondering, if you have wet Bearly Arts glue and you put it together with hot glue, you may get an interesting smell. I'm okay with that. There's been a lot of other interesting smells I've encountered recently, and this, oh, the paint kind of came up because it wasn't dry yet. And I'm running out of glue, but I don't want to get more because my fingers are dirty. Okay, I'm going to stop there, I think. I will just maybe try and add a little bit of this green. Why not? It's already on my fingers, so. Something like that. And I will leave that to dry. And see, this leaf here looks brown, but leaves are green, so I think I can probably still use that. Maybe I'll just I don't think I ever did finger painting when I was a kid. Whoa. And I'm not saying that I've done it now, but maybe just add some interest. Okay, well, you either like it or you don't. All I know is I had fun. So thanks for joining me today, and we will see you again next time. Bye for now.